And 2 agendas. Everyone post in chat if you are doing the secondary of politics. White. No for yellow. No for... All right. Purple would like 2 action cards. Sounds like that's everybody. So politics is done. Play passes to Chocolax. All right, 2 on top. Paul is activating and building in home system. So Michael, you can start your turn. Paul, I'll double check your build once you're done with it. Sorrow got rid of a salvage. Is that the end of your build, Paul? Okay, sure. Sure. Yep, you're good there. Paul's building in his home system, and then it's Michael's turn. I have no idea. Oh, did Michael activate? Okay. Michael activated and moved into Quan. So 2 shots. You can do 1 PDS plus plasma scoring too, but you might as well do... Well, wait. Do you have 2 PDS there? Yeah. Re-roll the whole thing. That was also wrong. I don't know why the plasma scoring didn't work. Oh, you did a combat roll. 1 hit from the PDS on Lizix. I just want to see 2 more being spent, I guess. What are the 2 more resources you spent? Right, so that's Sarween Tools. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Rentair. Okay, so 2 and the Destroyer. Okay. Got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you're good, Paul. And Michael's turn is over as well, so then it moves to 9. Of what? Okay, popping Imperial. What stage? What public objective are you claiming? Okay, and then you do not have Mechatol Rex, so here comes 1 secret objective. Blue, do you want a secret objective for 1 command counter? Purple, secret objective, yes. Have you spent the command counter? There it goes. Michael, are you taking a secret objective for 1 command counter from your strategy? Go ahead and spend the strategy token. All right. Laxo, secret objective for a command counter. Did you already spend it? And green. Okay. That is the end of Imperial. Play goes to Alex. Let's talk about secret objectives. Laxo needs 4 cultural planets and Space Cannon. Not bad for him. Space Cannon is the one he just drew. Sarl's sitting with, needs to win the combat against the victory point leader. 9, did you get a second Oh, I see. Never mind. You're good. Nothing, nothing. I'm just blind. He got Unveil Flagship. For Yin. Yep, real fun there. Barony needs 3 space docks on the board and to control Mechatol Rex and have 3 ships in the system. Evernoob needs ships in an alpha and a beta wormhole, as well as discarding 5 action cards, which he's getting closer to being able to do. I don't know if he'll discard his whole hand or not this round. He's got a decent hand. Experimental battle stations in the silence of space, flank speed, direct hit, morale boost, veto, and tactical bombardment. But he's not a Sarl, so at some point he's going to have to burn 5 cards no matter what. So I don't see any value in sitting on it too long. Alex, what was your action? I have not been taking very many notes this round. I didn't write down any time codes yet for this round. I don't think anything especially eventful has happened, though. Honestly, not a crazy eventful game. I mean, there's been some skirmishes, but nothing that's like... Yeah. Right. Alex passes on to Evernoob. An early pass. Alex did 2 actions. He put a cruiser in a beta wormhole, did leadership, and passed. But he needs to spend 3 command counters. Say that again, Evernoob. I'm trying to understand the new rulings that came out like 2 days ago or yesterday or whatever. Right. So that's yeah. He wanted to stall with tactical bombardment. No, he doesn't have a unit with bombardment. There would be planets he could target, but he doesn't have any of the units with bombardment. So no. It's kind of a fun fake out too, specifically like with 9 of Spades knowing so much about it. 9 of Spades now is like, which card is it? What does he not have? What could it be? And it's like, well, it's just a tactical bombardment. It's not really a huge deal. A perfect card to score a secret objective off of. I see a build. Is that 4 fighters? Alrighty. 2, 3, 4. All right, Ben, you're up. Hunter, where'd you go? Okay. Paul, you are up. Paul passes. Michael? Yeah, it's that command counter objective coming out. It's just like, well, actually, Paul can't even do it. Paul has 3 command counters total. Michael building in his home system. I'll check out the build. 9 of Spades. It's your turn. Okay, choose one planet that is controlled by another player. Okay. Plague is being pointed at a Mechatol Rex. And the... Alright. So then we'll go ahead and roll 3 bones. No hits. Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? It's a bad action card. Alright, that was right. So Alex has already passed. Evernoob, you are up. Michael, what was your final build? For that 6 right there. Okay, cool. Sardak passes. Ben has passed. Paul has passed. Michael, your turn again. Okay, Michael passes. 9, you are the last one in the round. He wants to unveil this flagship. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, no, he's not going to do it right now. He'll save it. He's moving the Van Hog steps one step closer to Mechatol Rex. That huge van's just sitting in the alley. You never know what they're going to pull out of that thing next. Okay. What are you building? Oh, before. Okay. With what shall you transit, dear Eliza, dear Eliza? Honestly, I'd like to point out that Yin is starting to take a pretty sizable lead. He's going to have 5 points at the end of this with an action phase secret objective in hand. He just needs to keep working on tech to get 2 tech and 2 colors and a second upgrade. So that's 3 points he could theoretically get out of the way here soon. Every objective is certainly within his grasp pretty easily. Because the only publics he'll need to do are spend 3 command tokens, 2 unit upgrades, and 2 and 4 colors. So depending on what the next stage 2 is, he could be in a big spot. And I'll go ahead and let you know ahead of time, it's centralized galactic trade, and he's sitting with 5 trade goods. So if he can score 5 more trade goods, he's sitting in an incredibly strong position in a game where all the objectives so far are not very swingy. Like, it's hard to... You just can't score them fast. There's no way to score fast. For a long time, yeah. And Asarl is Speaker, so there's a really good chance that 9 can get trade next round. Because who knows if... Or he can get Imperial again. Copy that. Yeah, just because there's like, what are people even gonna do? Like, how's anyone gonna catch up? Right. Yin, it feels like. I mean, there's a lot to happen. We're just saying it's a very slow objective game. It's really hard to like have swingy objective rounds, and he has a sizable lead already. That is the end of round 4. Starting with Alex, can you claim any public or secret objectives? Okay, any secrets? Evernoob. Objectives, can you score any? Public or secret? All right. Any secrets? Ben. Any secrets? Chocolax. Any secrets? It's true, he did get lucky. He drew 3 space docks and he already had space docks. All right, you do have 3 space docks on the board. All right, next up is Michael. And 9. Any secrets? All right, your first, or sort of second, but technically first, stage 2 public objective is centralized galactic trade. Spend 10 trade goods. All right, I'm going to divvy up everyone's action cards. Everyone's got Neural. There are 6 players. I will actually be going through into the discards already. So when we get to 9 of spades, I'm going to have to give you 1 and then reshuffle. So give me a second. Thank you. Yes, I did. So I'm going to give 1 to 9. Now, everyone who is above 7 needs to discard down before I shuffle this discard deck, and then I'll deal 1 more to white. So many discards. So we see discarded a Lost Star Chart, a Maneuvering Jets, a Tactical Bombardment, and Assassinate Representatives. I'm really surprised to see to see Sardak Nor not score their discard 5 action cards secret. I don't really want them to hold on to that forever because it's a status phase thing. An Emergency Repairs, a Maneuvering Jets. Let me know when everyone's done discarding. Sarl's good, right? Sarl, you already discarded 1? Okay. Mentak looks good. What yellow looks good. Purple looks good. All right, I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to flip and shuffle. And I'm going to deal 1 more to Yin. There. All right, action cards are done. Everyone else can do the rest of their homework. Gain and redistribute. That'll be at the start of the strategy phase. We'll get. I'll say start of the strategy phase. Yeah, we got to do an agenda phase first, though. 9 of spades discarded a confusing legal text. Gain your 2 or 3 command counters, redistribute, repair your units, refresh your tech, refresh your planets. And when you are all done with everything, return your strategy card. Hi, Birdie. Hello. I'm going to go let my dog out real quick. If all the strategy cards get returned, I'll let you guys start adding up. No, it's like a 1-minute thing of just letting her outside. But everyone start tallying up your influence for the agenda phase. What did he say? I just got back. Michael, if you are done with all your other stuff, just return your strategy card whenever you're done. All right, all strategy cards have returned. Is everyone's influence correct over here? Alrighty, here. This is the start of the agenda phase. Ancient Burial Sites has a timing window. 3, 2, 1. Minister of Sciences. Law. Elect player. The elected player gains this card. When the owner of this card resolves the primary or secondary ability of the technology strategy card, he does not need to spend resources to research the technology. The speaker is Isarl. Any when an agenda is revealed action cards or abilities. White. No, blue. None for purple. When an agenda is revealed, Michael. Sure thing. Is that a flip? Okay, Alex. All right, flipping the right tokens back over because now it is after an agenda is revealed. Asarl? Good. Okay, yellow, white stays down. Blue, after. No. Wait, I don't know. After Paul? Purple says no. You're fine, you're fine. Yellow, after an agenda is revealed. And Alex. All right, no action cards or abilities at all. So the voting starts with White. White, who would you elect as your Minister of Science? Sure thing. I'm going to step away too to let my doggy back in. I'm back. It's funny how in this game, this is a huge agenda.
Looking for something more tangible and
money-centered. That's fun. Yeah. I mean, seriously, he's at 5 points. It would take a number of rounds, unless he can get Imperial a couple times, but he has 2 stage 1s that are easily scored, and 2 stage 2s that are close to easily scored. So he's got 6 points, plus a secret objective that is not too hard. If he gets Imperial next turn, he could just do... Let's see. He's not going to get enough tech. He could spend 3 command tokens and get his second unit upgrade to 7, and then he could get to 8, and then all he has to do is... Yeah, I would take trade or politics this turn, guarantee speaker, or get the trade goods out of the way so you've got it in the bag, and then he wins next round. If he gets Imperial, I guess. Maybe not if he doesn't. No. Whoever gets Imperial this round, we'll have to take a close look at. Because whoever gets Imperial... If Asarl gets Imperial this round, they could have a bit of a swing to catch up. They need to win a combat against the victory point leader. So they have White's ceasefire, and they want to attack White right now. So that puts them at 4. With Imperial, he's not close to 2 tech and 4 colors at all yet. And he can't really do Galactics. Trade. Okay. So 17 votes on blue. And Yin gets a support for the throne, is that correct? I gotta update my score total. I'm like way behind on my score total. Yeah, I don't really care though. How do you when one player has 2? How do you denote that? I don't. Oh, you did it. That's right. You did it backwards. That's right, from what it normally is. So whites is in reds. Blue gave it to white. He got 17 because he played a distinguished counselors with his 12 votes, and then blue voted 10, so 27. Let's call it like it is. It's all Alex's fault. Yeah, I guess blue sees this as his route to victory. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Should I not say that kind of stuff? I mean, that was public information. Or should I just leave them to remember it? Yeah. All right. I said to Alex that yes, Asarl did put 2 on top, but I did announce it earlier. So should I have not said it? Should it be, if Ben doesn't want to reveal, like remind them? Is that cool? And I guess it technically should be. Yeah, right. It's not my job to remind people. Yeah, I'm gonna lay off that. That was my bad. Right. All right, is that everyone? Speaker has abstained. Looks like an easy 27 goes to Barony as the Minister of Sciences. And let's do a second agenda. Everyone flip your tokens back over. All right. Our second agenda is Ichthian Artifact Directive 4. The speaker rolls 1 die. If the result is 6 to 10, each player may research 2 technologies. If the result is 1 to 5, destroy all units in Mechatol Rex's system. And each player with units in systems adjacent to Mechatol Rex's system destroys 3 of his units in each of those systems against no effect. Speaker Isarl, when an agenda is revealed. White. 9. Paul. Ivernoob. Sarl did earlier. No, it does not in this. Nope. Nothing makes a planet revert to neutral in TI4. 3 units. Tech. Yeah, it's true. I mean, if 4 happens and they get the tech, that is huge. I agree with Stardak. He's okay with just losing Mechatol, whatever. He's completely cut off from it anyways, so he might get tech. So Evernoob is like all in on this. Yeah. Right. He can get 2 reds or 2 blues right now. Yeah, he could easily get tech. If Asarl doesn't take tech, he could finish that this round. That puts him at 8. 9 with a secret. He's 1 point away this round. If he gets the tech. Right, then he just takes trade. He gets tech or trade this round. Guaranteed. And he's basically getting his money. Unless nobody gives him 2 more. And Mentak's going to be stealing from him too. So actually, because of the low count of everyone's commodities, it's really hard to get trade goods that don't just immediately go to Mentak. Because you can't do big trades. He needs to leave Thibba so that he's not adjacent to Mentak. And he needs to, yeah, you're right. He needs to leave Lodor. Yeah. No, he has it. Yeah. Why? If he gets 2 tech? He doesn't have to lose flagship. He's adjacent. He can lose 3 units. He can kill off 2 fighters and a destroyer. Yeah. Yeah, Yin doesn't care at all. He's got so many units adjacent. There's a lot of cheap stuff he can kill. Yeah, don't forget he only needs 1 more unit upgrade as well. But then Yin just gets tech. Yeah. It is 3 units. It's 3 units. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. So what Alex is trying to do is not pay Evernoob, but Evernoob is looking to get paid because he can use 2 tech. He wants 2 tech big time, so it's like you got to pay me to veto it. He doesn't get he's not listening to Alex's argument at all. Alex's argument doesn't stand with Evernoob. Yeah, it is. It could easily get stopped. I mean, right here is like a breaking point for this runaway, but yeah. Yep. It's good. There's so many passive points. And he's got another secret objective he can acquire. Like he's not done yet. There's only 1 action phase secret objective in the deck. So everything else is status phase stuff. But if he gets one that he can do, he could win very soon. If they... Yeah. This is exactly it. There's no reason. Because... So is that no cards for Evernoob? Okay. Michael, any cards when an agenda is revealed? This is when, just so it's clear, when an agenda is revealed.
So only veto or political secrets.
That's correct. Alex. All right, so now, writer timing, starting with green. Writers, or whatever the other one is. Assassinate representatives. Yin. Blue. Paul. Politics writer against. So, Evernoob. Yellow. Michael. Writers. Why not? Alex. Out. Green. None. White. All right. And second opportunity for Paul. Last call. Okay. So, voting starts with white. And I have to step away for a second. What are they saying? Sorry, I just got back. Okay, Yin puts 1 vote for. No votes for Barony. Evernoob, your turn. 13 against. Yellow. Six against. And Asarl, speaker. All right, speaker abstains. 28 against means no effect, but now speaker token moves to Paul. And Paul, I will give you 3 action cards. Yeah, that changed everything. That's why he was so quiet the whole time. He's like, I don't care at all. I'm just going to make this happen. And then, Paul, you will have to discard down, it looks like. So once you've discarded down, we will be at the start of the strategy phase. I'm going to go ahead and say it's that timing while he's discarding. So we are at the start of the strategy phase. Playing a summit out of a sorrel. Discarding a lost star chart. And one more. Yeah. Uh-huh. Which could happen. Although I suspect Asarl is going to try to take politics again. If it even gets to him, so. Paul has such a tough hand to get rid of stuff. I love getting ahead of that, yeah. Paul's contemplating... Yep, he did it. Wow. Getting rid of a focused research. Paul discards focused research. Speaker is Paul. Paul, pick a strategy card. Sure thing. Yeah, I've seen it. That's a thing. Isn't that what Jada Pig's faction does? Or is that slightly different? I forget. Yeah. It's when gaining action cards, you may spend 1 strategy token to select from the action discard pile. I don't know. Just talking. He's giving them out to a lot of people. It's not really... It's like all over the Discord at this point. Yeah. And that's one aspect of it. I haven't said anything else about all the other abilities. Alex takes... Hey. Hey. Dang. Yeah, which is great for him. Sabotage comes out on the public disgrace. Alex tried to public disgrace a Sorrel. Burned it. And 9. Alex did. Oh, sorry. I got it backwards. And 9 takes trade. So it was 9 that played the public disgrace. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. Is everyone has very few goods, and when he plays trade, he gets 2, so he's only at 7. So the ability to get 3 more is going to require working with Alex. Basically, he's just gonna, and Alex isn't going to give up a point to him. So I don't see any way. Honestly, I don't see any way anyone gets trade goods in this game, with nobody having a high amount of commodities. Yeah. That still only puts him at 9, technically, because Alex is going to take 1 every time. Yeah. Michael, you are first up. Playing leadership. Everyone post how many command counters you're buying. Nine, did you buy command counters? We actually are, it feels like we're like about to win a game earlier than normal, but this is round 5 and nobody has it in the back. Like, we're still looking down the barrel of a round 6 victory, which is when it always happens. It just happened in a completely different way. All right. Ben, you're up. Mm-hmm. Sorrel activates Thibba. So this is a VP for a Sorrel to win against the Yin. What sucks is Ben has political stability, which is why he really wanted that speaker token to keep through last round. He would have taken Imperial, and then he could have political stability next round. With a... Yeah. So that's movement complete for Thibba. I mean, for Sorrel. Okay. So we... Yeah, we were speeding on a little bit. Okay.
What happened to letting me move out first thing?
Huh? Those are the right words. That is not. I think he meant to. Oh, he's just shown. All right, end of movement.
If I don't have anti-mass, can I activate asteroid field or explosion?
You can't. You cannot move the ships in there. All right, the skilled retreat is down.
Sorry, is that confirmed?
No. You cannot. You cannot move into the asteroid field because it is still a movement, and you cannot move ships into an asteroid field without anti-mass. So no. You leave that man alone. Okay. And not taking any of the ground forces? All right. So that's the end of... Yeah, so I see 2 dreadnoughts. No plasma scoring. One hit. Are you invading? 2 versus 1. So 2. Okay, spending 2 influence. It is now 1v2. Yeah, this is what happens when you invade a yin. So 1 ground force for green versus 2 for yin. This is his chance. One. Hey, what's up? I don't think this game's gonna be over in time. Sorry. What time does the movie start? Sorry. Bye. Okay, sorry. Did it fail? Oh, 1 and 1. Okay, in the final. Damn. Right. Yeah, he didn't win a fight against the victory point later. Yes, please. A sorrel. Yeah, I think you only roll 1. Yes, please.
No, thanks, Drew.
Okay. All right, that is the end of Sorrel's turn. 9, you are up. Yeah, that's crazy. He didn't win either of the fights. Honestly, the bombardment was dangerous because bombarding would have cost him a battle. Sarl's got a great action card hand. I know that's redundant, but...
So
be.
You took warfare. I'm very curious whether or not. Yeah, it's in war. Tell me otherwise, then I'm gonna start trying to weaken you, so it might be in your best interest to tell me that you're not.
Because Yin, yeah, Yin, right. But he can easily jump on Mechatol up against one cruiser. That's true. Lots of people. Mm-hmm. He could go after the he could go through the wormhole to get Mentak's cruiser. Oh yeah, he has both of those. Ah, beans. He can get the to the purple destroyer. Yeah, it's not about the equidistance. It's about Mechatol. This is our 4th Asarl game in Dangerous Diplo of the tournament. Right. Nine, what's your action? Let's all take a moment to respect the eyelash on the empty space system. Let's all give our thanks for the eyelash and really just a moment of silence for the eyelash.
So first, I'm gonna put my infantry back
Yeah, it's from the scan. Okay, so what was that? Sorry, 9. Oh yeah, dropping guys. Gotcha. Someone needs to run a DNA test. I think it was Raptor, I'm not sure. Command counter drops in the alpha empty wormhole from Yin. Are you moving? You know what I meant, Alex. I'll fight you. I'll fight you big time. No. That's not what I mean at all. Let me know when you've got final movement. Okay, movement is done. So... all right. Sure thing. Start of combat. Why do you think? Doesn't matter. It's already over, basically. I mean, he's got nothing No, we already... He's got maneuvering jets, veto, morale boost, direct hit, flank speed, in the silence of space, and experimental battle station. He could experimental battle station this. But with plasma score... No, he doesn't have plasma scoring. So it'd still only be 3 shots. So he could never kill enough stuff to matter. Sure. It is... yes, it would be right now if you're wanting to do it. Okay, experimental battle stations makes a space dock adjacent get to fire space cannon, so that'll be 3 on a 5 from that action card. So you can actually take this action card, drop it on your sheet, put a tally on 1 space dock, and then roll SPC. No, just one. It should know. I believe it got coded to do this. So hit the SPC and see if it works. I forget. I thought it did. Yep. Didn't work? Or no? Did you click it and it didn't do anything? Or I'm just checking. Okay. Ah, no, it did get an error. Just go ahead and... it wouldn't be combat, but... I don't know what that script is trying to do. Yeah, there's one right here. So set that to a 5. Well, we'll just see what it gets us. We get a 2, and a 5. So 1 5. Barony does have anti-mass. So actually that was on a 6. Oh, you're right. Why did I look at Barony? That's where things are happening. Yin does not have anti-mass. So that's 1 hit. Yin already removed the fighter. Okay, we are now at the start of combat. Any retreats? Actually, that would be after anti-fighter barrage. So you can do your anti-fighter barrage before declaring a retreat. But at the start of combat is before anti-fighter barrage. That's probably from earlier. Didn't get cleaned up. You can roll your anti-fighter barrage, I guess. Where you do... Yeah, anti-fighter barrage is before that. So add 1 destroyer and then hit AFB. No, anti-fighter barrage is not a combat roll. No hits. All right, so are you declaring a retreat? Okay, Yin, 1 flagship, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, 1 fighter. And purple, you'll return fire with 1 destroyer. No hits out of 9. Wow. Now, retreat is still a loss. Yeah. 1 on a 9. No hits. Where are you retreating to? Okay. Activate that system. Yes, that's correct. From reinforcements. Okay. That was a retreat, so Yin wins that combat. Unveil flagship from the Yin. Yin goes up to 7. And it is Paul's turn. So with trade, I don't see how he can get enough. Right. Rise of the Messiah comes out for Barony. go ahead and raise that Messiah. While he's doing that, Evernoob. Yes. All right. Right. If I'm him, I would just get the unit upgrade right now. Get the point where you can get it. Right. That's all he needs. All right. So Evernoob, what tech are you getting? Dax of an Infantry 2 for Evernoob. Michael, are you getting tech? What shall you be getting? Okay, with a green skip. Alex got Daxiv. Ben, what tech are you getting? Sarween for Ben. And Yin, 9, what are you getting? Don't forget to spend 4 Lizics. And did you already spend the command counter? Did everyone spend their command counters for tech? Okay. Yin got Space Stock 2, looks like. I think it's great for Yin, too. All right. That makes it Alex's turn. So he's guaranteed to get to 8. He can easily get to 9 next round if he gets enough command counters, which he's sitting okay on command counters. So he's guaranteed to get to 9 points. Say that again, Root. Right. I just don't think anyone's going to trade with him unless he offers support for the throne. Alex turns their fleet to dust. Mentat goes up to 4. All right. Michael, your turn. Oh, sorry. I skipped you, didn't I? Yeah, I never even asked you. I stopped at Yin, so go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. What tech are you getting, Paul? No, you're good. I was just mentioning your name. What are you talking about, Paul? Click and hold it to pick it up. You gotta click and hold for a second until it lifts. There you go. Are you doing tech? Right. Okay. Michael, what was your turn? Leadership, everyone, if you're buying, or was that already happened? Michael, what was your turn? Activating Starpoint New Albion, looks like. Moving out. All right. Ben, you're up. Ben, activating Yin's homeworld. Playing a flank speed. So he's just flailing. All right, so end of movement. Dreadnought, carrier, 2 fighters. Go ahead and roll 1 PDS. Hit the SPC button. There you go. One hit. Maneuvering jets. All right. Start of combat abilities. You could just destroyer. He has a direct hit. I would just destroyer. Oh wait, he doesn't have the. You have to wait till the end of the round. All right. So are we declaring a retreat, Yin? Sorry, anti-fighter barrage before declaration. Add a destroyer and then hit AFB. You got it. One hit, 1 fighter. Green loses 1 fighter. All right, and then you said no to retreat. So 1 dreadnought, 1 fighter, 1 carrier for green. 1 dreadnought, 1 destroyer for white. Sure. Root, you want to go with them? I'll stay in this. Green, did you roll your combat? 1 dread, 1 fighter, 1 carrier. Two hits. Shields holding. Okay. Did white score hits? I am confused by the chat log. Oh, there we go. Dreadnought. Okay, so 2 hits for green. Or was that where the shield holding hit? Okay, so 2 shields holding, each both come out. All right, so second round of combat. Any retreats or withdrawals? Nope. All right, that's fine. Yeah, you're both rolling. No hits for green. 1 hit for white. Lose the carrier. All right. Third round of combat. Any retreats or withdrawals? Okay. Killing the destroyer to a hit. Okay, he hit the dreadnought and then played direct hit on it. It's basically a sabotage window. Yep, that's the Asaro fleet gone. The fighter stays. That's true. 1 dreadnought versus 1 fighter. So you have direct hits? No hits. More combat. Second round or whatever 5th round we're in. No hits for green. No hits for white. Go again. 1 hit for green. 1 hit for white. Shields holding for green. The dreadnought gets tapped. All right, another round of combat. He needs to get really lucky here. 1 hit and 1 hit. So that's a draw. Okay. 9. Your turn. Wow, poor Asarl. 2 failed attacks. That yin devotion, when it works, it works. 9 of spades activating his home system. Tap in 2 resources. Paul, you can start working on your move. He's building in his home system. Building a cruiser and a destroyer at home. Paul? Oh, that's right. They were in the secret conversation. No, Yin also just built in their home system. So yes, Asara lost the fight. It was a draw. Yin built at home. It is now Paul's turn. Yeah. He spent 2 resources. Paul, your turn. Yeah. Let's see. What does Yin do? I mean, the table is certainly collapsing on him. He can get to... What was it? He gets to 8 this round. Maybe he gets a secret. He's hoping to get... Paul activating home. Evernoob. You can go ahead and go. I'll watch the build, Paul. Gotcha. That was between Alex and Paul. All right. Yeah. They have like 1 round. Sorrel's getting politics, so he'll have speaker. I'm sure he'll have to take Imperial next round. He can't let 9 get Imperial. Right. Push it even further. Get the promise. Yeah, get the promise of getting whatever he wants for Alex to take Imperial or whatever. Okay. He's also looking to get into the alpha wormhole, and he's got to find a way to a beta wormhole, which I don't think is going to happen too easily. Well, he could send a cruiser later over to Mentak. Sending a bunch of fighters. Yeah, that's correct. Only against the aggressor. Y'all. All right. Is that your final movement? They're also going to get killed by a destroyer. Is that final movement? Okay, end of movement. And now start of space combat. Any abilities at the start of space combat? And then white, are you declaring a retreat? Okay. So I see 5 fighters for purple versus 1 flagship, 1 cruiser. Oh, thank you. Anti-fighter barrage. Yep, go ahead. One hit of anti-fighter barrage. So now it's 4 fighters against 1 flagship, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, 1 fighter. Okay, morale boost. That's correct. What did he just get? White got 2 hits. So white got 2 hits. Purple, if you'll roll your 4 fighters. On a 6. 4 on a 6. 2 hits. So 2 and 2. Each of you account for 2 hits. He kills the flagship. Everything dies. I wouldn't have done that. I would have seen how far you can take it. I guess he does just want it to go home, though, like they were saying. Everything in the system dies. All right. Now it is Alex's turn. Okay. Yep. They're talking about Shield's Holding could have been played against that Yin Devotion. Yeah, because he used it later. No, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Yeah. Okay. What all moved? Flagship. Got it. All right. Michael, your turn. Your turn. What you eating, Root? Fun. No, it's fine. I don't care. It is non-binding. But it's... He can't make a binding deal over a promissory note he doesn't have. But it... Never mind. Okay. This has been super specifically ruled on by Dane is my only point. But it's fine. He's doing it. All right. End of movement has happened, though. Yeah. 1 shot. No. Oh, here it goes. You okay there, Root? 1 hit. So Mike needs to take 1 hit. This is a bad idea. He only brought 2 ground forces, and he can't bombard. What is happening? Okay. So are you invading the planet? There's no bombardment. There is a PDS on the planet. Michael, you can't bombard. There is a PDS. It's a little bit hidden. So you are invading. Okay. PDS defense. Yep. He's going to not even get a ground force into a combat. No hits from PDS. Okay. Okay. So it is 2 infantry versus 3 infantry. 2 for yellow, 3 for white. Michael, you can use this roller behind your player sheet if you add 2 infantry to it and then hit combat. I don't know what to... I mean, when it's like 1 die at a time...
Was your intention to hit this quick roller and roll the dice? Like, I know it comes down to honest will.
I was trying to work it out. You set it to 2. You roll 2 dice at the same time.
Right.
Are you?
No. 1 hit. So each of you take 1 hit, so it'll now be 1v2. Make sure you, reduce it down 1 and roll yellow and roll white, okay? One hit for white. That's the end of the ground combat.
I'm gonna get 1 for any Dazzle Animators.
Sure thing.
And then I'm also gonna roll for this.
And yellow, go ahead and remove those 2 ground combat or ground forces from the space. Don't listen to Alex. He's a... All right, Ben. Yes, you did take speaker, or no? You okay? So you gave it to Alex. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. Blue, are you doing the secondary of politics? Purple. Purple, are you getting the secondary of politics? And Alex, are you doing politics? Okay. Yep, sorry. And then it is Nine's turn. If things had timed out a little bit better, he almost could have become not neighbors with Mentak this round. He was very close. That cruiser's the last thing left.
I said I'm open to trade negotiations. Hey, I'm back.
Hi. Yeah. They won with their flagship, and then someone else attacked their flagship, and they killed it and killed everything. Yep. That's exactly right. I'll be right back.
So yes, I am going to talk trade, and we're doing yellow's trade agreement.
I mostly feel bad for Asarl in this position because he's the only one who's really taking it upon himself to deal with the Yin, and it's gonna put him behind in the long run. These other players are not having to deal with him.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that I'm the first job. I will refresh yellow for free, and redeem his trade agreement. Yes. Yep. So understand.
So he's at 8. And the only way he could ever get another one to get enough is to take trade again. Or action cards. Yeah. If he could get an action card that gets him a bunch of trade goods. Like what is it? Yeah. Isn't there one where you get trade goods up to the value of a planet? Like he can exhaust Barrig. That is mining initiative? Okay. Is that uprising? Alright. Okay. I think the Bart... Right. Yeah, it was just a power play of they can't let Yin get anything good.
So I will refresh you, give you 2 commodities, and my Greyfire mutagen for your 3 commodities.
It's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing, Ben. It's just Yin got the better end of 2 support for the thrones and some good secret objectives, and the objectives were ones that he was able. He got the Imperial when he needed it, and nobody else has like Actually, you know what? The embarrassing part, and it's not embarrassing, but the weird part is nobody took Imperial the first 3 rounds. Now, the argument is because, yeah, nobody had the tech. Like, the first 2 things were tech, so nobody had the tech, so there's no way to do a swing round in the first, 3 rounds. Because you just can't get tech fast enough. Right.
His home system.
All right. Who all is building in their home system? Looks like Asarl is. Anyone else building in their home system off of Warfare? Sardak Nor is. Michael, are you building in your home system? Alex is not. Yin, are you building in your home system? Yin wants a good secret and to be able to spend 3 command counters next round. And I guess just get high initiative. Like, he just kind of wants leadership, or more realistically, he wants trade again.
Actually, 1 second.
The next stage, too, is spend 6 command counters. So next round could really be just it. That's a swinger. No. Right. Because he just gets leadership. Ha! Wow, Alex gets another. That's the second prediction of the game. A good Imperial. He got Imperial in the round that people were starting to get enough tech to fulfill objectives. So he was adjacent. Actually, yeah, the 2 he got off of it were tech skips and adjacent to Mechatol. So he got 2 of the hard ones in 1 Imperial pick, and then it was all then it's just like, now I just need tech all the way down the line. So it's not even that he got like such a crazy lead, it's that he got such a crazy lead with all these other things assured, and he got 2 support for the thrones. The second one is the bigger deal. The one that Alex gave him was very early on and was over nothing. It was for nothing. It was just straight up a support for the throne swap. The second one is a much bigger deal. The fact that Barony wanted Minister of Science is so bad. Which I don't blame him. It's all tech objectives. That saves Barony a lot of money that he can spend on ships. Go again? Sorry. Hello. Yes. What public did you claim? Did you already move yourself up? Yes, it looks like it. Okay, and then I'm going to deal you a secret. Shut up. It's actually not wildly off, but I probably do need to adjust it. Green, are you doing the secondary of Imperial? I don't see any command counters for green. Yin, are you doing the secondary of Imperial? Following out, yeah, you did say it. Okay, deal to white, deal to blue, deal to purple, deal to yellow. And did everyone spend their command counters? Who was that? I just gave you one. All right. So that's the end of Imperial. Michael, it'll be your turn. Let's see what we got. Yin have 1 or more ships in a system that is adjacent to another player's home system. He had that earlier, so now he's got to find a way to get that again, but that's fairly easy to do. He hasn't passed yet, and he's got a carrier that can just move adjacent to Paul maybe, but Paul sounds like he's going to jump on Yin here soon. So the other option is not many things. He's probably not going to get that this round, although he could. It's possible. And that puts him at 9. This flagship is locked down. There's a command counter. What are you talking about? What? No, I'm talking about the movement that's happening right now. I'm not talking to you two. Shut up. You freaking dunks. Evernoob just messaged me privately on Discord saying, "Stop giving me tech objectives." He drew off of the secret. He drew own 2 faction tech. This is the worst game for him to take Sardak. 3 public tech objectives and a secret. Yellow got 4 industrial planets and 4 tech of the same colors is what they got earlier. Alex needs to destroy a flagship or war sun. Barony needs to get 3 adjacent to an anomaly, so that's easy. Evernoob needs 1 in an alpha, 1 in a beta, 2 faction tech, and discard 5. See, now he's regretting not spending those 5 action cards earlier. Because he's got 2 status phase objectives he needs to get done. What was your turn, Asarl? Gotcha. Did you take your random action card already? Great. All right. 9, you're up. So 9's going to try to probably move this carrier somewhere, but it's going to get sniped no matter where he puts it, I would think. Because there's a huge fleet on... Yeah, it's kind of risky. 9 passes. Paul, your turn. This is where Paul jumps on Yin, right? Right? Is that what he's been gearing up for? Okay, insubordination on Yin to discard a command counter from Tactics. He just did it. Evernoob. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. To discard that. Well, he can still get leadership easily, because... Huh? 4. Oh, and he just needs 2. Right. He'll just convert that into that for the point. But I would still take leadership, so I score first, you know? Get the free ones in. Yeah, 9 passed. It's Paul's turn currently. Sorry, I'll move it. Sorry, yeah, Paul did the action card. We're just not... People aren't passing the turn forward. And then Evernoob passed. It's going around and around. Alex, you are up. It's notable how many weird fights there have been, like just in terms of like people not winning when they should have won. Like the action cards have been a defining feature of these fights. What are they talking about, Hunter? Yeah, Alex just wants to kill a flagship right now. That's the only thing he cares about. Evernoob just pointed out the only hit he has scored was to blow up the Yin flagship and kill everything in his system. So is he just being open, like, hey, I just want to kill your flagship? Or is he, like, trying to make up stuff of why it should move somewhere? Oh. Hmm. That's the coward's way out. You're a coward, Root. I'm calling you out. No. Too bad. You're against the rules of the game, sounds like. Once again, you're a fucking coward. He's doing that Alex thing. You should just give me stuff because I feel like I can talk my way out of things. It is. Yep, you can search through it. Here come our players, I believe. Yep, here they come. What are you doing, Alex? All right. Yeah. What is Alex trying to do? All right. Michael, your turn. Yeah. Mining initiative. Gain trade goods equal to resource value of a planet you control. Which planet? Starpoint? Oh, yeah. Home planet. Of course. 5 trade goods for the L1. Alex, you there? All right. That was Michael's turn. So, Ben, it is your turn. Frontline deployment for Isarl. Where are your 3 infantry going, Isarl? On Reptilian. All right, 9 has passed. Paul, your turn. Is this where we see it? Is he just going to take Lazar Saculag? Barony activates Lazar Saculag. Yeah, when you gained more than 3, he got to steal 1. No, it's when you gain trade goods equal to 3 or more, or resolve trade. Yes, correct. I'll be right back. All right, that's the movement coming into Lazar Saculag. End of movement. 1 PDS with no plasma scoring. Go ahead. There is anti-mass. We'll double check the die roll just to make sure. It was a 9, so that's a hit. So 1 fighter goes. All right. We are at the start of combat. Any at the start of combat abilities. Tapping a dreadnought. Got it. Okay, any at the start of combat, space combat abilities. Yin at the start of combat? Okay, anti-fighter barrage for blue. No hits. Any retreats, white?
Yes, but I'm sad.
I can't. Sorry, white. What did you say?
Yeah, I'm declaring a retreat, but all ground forces are staying on it.
Okay, white has declared a retreat. Go ahead and roll space combat. Blue, that's 3 dreadnoughts, 1 carrier, 1 fighter, 1 destroyer. White, it's 1 carrier, 2 fighters. 1 hit against blue. And white needs to take 2 hits. So blue account for 1 hit, white account for 2. Then white retreat. Where is that carrier going to go? Okay, don't forget to activate that system. And blue, are you bombarding Saculag? It has a PDS on it. Okay, disable coming out to cancel the PDS on Lazar. So now, bombardment. You have 3 dreadnoughts and plasma scoring, so 4 shots you need to assign. Which planets are you targeting? 2 on 2? Okay, 4 on Lazar. Only 3 dice rolled, so roll 1 more. Yeah. Yeah, that's the PS button is what gives you your plasma scoring roll. But yeah, that's true. You did the 2 hits you needed to do. No, not. Yeah, that's correct. All right, how are you invading? The PDS has still been canceled. Okay. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 2. 5 for blue, 2 for white. Yin, are you indoctrinating? Okay, blue, go ahead and roll your 5. What was that, Paul? Yes, here. Copy it, paste it. Oh, you got it. Yeah, should be good. I'm going to set on your sheet just in case, but I think in the player area works. Okay, go ahead. 5 rolls against 2, which he's already rolled and scored 1 hit. Yes, combat once you add in 5 infantry and remove the ships. Yeah, agreed. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And so take out 1 infantry blue, and you can get Lazar and Saculag.
Rolling for Jensen.
All right, 3 go home. Evernoop has passed. Alex, your turn. Okay. Michael.
Matt, just got cleared out some infantry here, so I'm gonna just start running system.
Sure. Michael, your turn. Michael passes. Ben, you're up. Ben passes. 9 has passed. Paul, you're up. No. Use Evernoop. The Forever Noob. Activating the eyelash. Wow. Moving in. Mm-hmm. What does he want to do again? He wants to get adjacent to a home. You know, he could have... He could have done... No, he couldn't have. His carrier couldn't have gotten over to Asarl's space. What is sad is I think this game is going to go on for much longer because they're going to like deal with Yin and then still all have to try to go for victory. Well, and even then he can source secrets, so he'll just get his 2 points this round, right? No, he's only getting 1. Yeah. All right. So Alex passes Ben. It's all the way back around to Paul. And Paul passes. All right, Michael, can you claim any objectives? Okay, any secrets? Ben. 9.
To unit upgrade technology.
Paul. Okay, what's the secret? 3 ships adjacent to anomalies. Oh. Oh, yeah, you sure did. There are... No. Oh, there isn't a ship here. 1, 2. So you don't have that. All right. Evernoob. All right, and Alex. Okay, so I believe that's the end of scoring for round 5, with Yin at 8, Mentak at 5, Sardak and Barony at 4, Estarl at 3, and L1Z1X at 2. Your second official Stage 2 public objective is Galvanize the People status phase. Spend a total of 6 tokens from your tactic and or strategy pool. Yeah, Alex, I have you on record. I've got the time code written down of you calling that shot. All right, let me divvy up some action cards. Everyone discard back down to 7 except for Ben, who will just discard 1 card, and then start cleaning up. So he can... He's got 5. He pulled one from Fleet Supply. He's got 5. No, he's got 6. So he already has it. Well, he just needs to build his... He can still get command counters, and he just needs to build in his home system his flagship. But not that many other people have range. It's just the Barony. Sorrow will have a chance. Right, and then Baron. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, and with 2 Fleet Supply, it does make that even easier to do. So, but if I'm him, I'm gonna build. Honestly, I wouldn't even build a flagship. I'd build 6 ground forces. Yeah, we can take a break. We can come back at 6 till the hour. 54. It's a 5-minute break. Oh my god, that was a loud noise. But that's all he has to do, is get a low initiative order, and then... Hang on. I'm here.
I'm listening, man. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks when it was like your last activation.
To be fair, too, he's the one who gave... Yeah, the Evernoob is thinking... The passive objectives have been the biggest defining factor in all this. He should just take leadership. I mean, I don't see any reason he doesn't take leadership. He gets Imperial or leadership or I guess trade. Yeah, he's got 3 options and only 2 people picking cards. So he... No, I don't know that I would want it, but... Because, yeah, Paul's going to launch the attack first turn. I would take leadership no matter what. Or Diplo if you can't get leadership. Right. Depending on who takes leadership, which it would have to be. If a Sarl takes leadership, yeah. Paul got an Imperial rider, worth noting.
Second of all, you guys may want to look at non-tap if he takes Imperial. Just because with two easily scoreable level 2 objectives like the chambers and the command planet, like he's pretty strapped. I say a little prayer before I roll the dice. Okay.
All right, let me know when everyone's back. Give me a here or back in chat if you're around. Got 3. Yeah, I think a few people didn't do all of their status phase stuff too. Paul, are you back? Right. So we're just waiting on Michael and Alex. Alex is holding up the game. He's holding up the game.
Kidding, man? All this is doing is making them want to play and they don't have the chance to because they're spectating. They're gonna play like 4 days in a row just to get some in. Hunter will kill you.
Yeah, my wife is a real big fan of all of this.
Michael, you still have command tokens on the board.
Has everyone gained and redistributed their command tokens already? Alex, coming in hot. You're loud. Yeah, you're last, and you blew our ears up. Did you finish your status phase stuff? Okay, there's a few more strategy cards out there. Everybody returning their strategy cards. Trade and warfare. Paul. All right, that's the end of the status phase. Beginning of the agenda phase. Hey, look, Ixthian Artifact is still hanging out. Get out of here. Let's do that one again. All right. First agenda is Terraforming Initiative Law. Elect hazardous planet. Attach this planet's card to the planet's card. The resources and influence values of the planet are increased by 1. Starting with the speaker. When an agenda is revealed. No, white. We can burn through these, right? White. When an agenda is revealed. Speaker is red. Sorry, it didn't get moved. Alex. When. White. Blue. Purple. Yellow. After an agenda is revealed, Alex. Green. No. No. I see a no. I see a no. Yellow. All right. No riders. No nothing. Voting starts with green. Elect a hazardous planet. Abstaining, white. Abstaining, blue. It has to be in a hazardous planet. Blue. Okay, 3 on a biz. Yes, the resource and influence increase by 1. Okay, Abiz has 3 votes. Make sure you tap the planets for those 3 votes. And purple, your turn. Yellow? And Alex. Okay, make sure you tap the influence worth the planets. Yeah, Barony, you need to tap 3 influence, not resources. You tapped a biz. All right, so Zobat becomes a terraforming initiative planet. There it is. Barony, will you tap 3 influence? And now let's do our second agenda. All right. Conventions of War, Law 4. Players cannot use bombardment against units that are on cultural planets. Against each player that voted against discards all action cards, starting with Mentak when an agenda is revealed. Green. A when an agenda is revealed. White when. Blue when. Purple when. Yellow when. All right, Alex, after an agenda is revealed. Green, after an agenda is revealed. We see a Warfare Rider, 4. White. Blue. Imperial Rider, 4 for Barony. Purple. Any riders? Yellow, after an agenda is revealed. Michael? Leadership Rider. For or against? Okay, Leadership Rider against for the L1. Alex? Back around to green. White? Nope. Blue? Second one. Purple? Yellow, last chance. Okay, I'm going back around again. I'm going to keep all the riders up unless somebody's wanting to play a rider. I'm going all the way back around to L1. Any last riders from anybody? Yes, L1's playing a trade rider, so everyone gets another opportunity as it goes back around to L1. Is anyone doing it? Last call. Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't want to. All right, Alex, another opportunity. I'm trying to speed things up. Green, no. White, no. Blue, no. Purple, yellow. All right, no more riders. We did it. Conventions of War is 4. Players cannot use bombardment against units that are on cultural planets, and a Sarl gets a dreadnought, and Barony gets a point. Or against, each player that voted against discards all action cards, and L1 gets 3 command counters and 5 trade goods. Voting starts with white. Yin abstains. Purple. Evernoob, your vote. Yellow. Michael. Oh, sorry. We didn't flip it. Alex, you're the last one up. Yeah, I misspoke, Michael. You don't vote. You played riders. No, you're fine. So, Alex, what's happening? He's going to steal one as well. So he'll gain a total of 3, which will put him at 8. Yeah. He'd be at 8 if he steals from L1. But let's see, what's that do for him? He would have to take trade then, but he's not going to want to take trade. He wants to take Imperial because he's at 5. What is Mentak's path to victory here? Does he have one? Yeah. He needs 3 tech for 2 and 4 colors, so that's not happening. Unless he has... Nope, he doesn't. So... he could try to get trade goods. That is possible. And then spend a bunch of command tokens, which is not very possible. Okay, so against happens. Nobody voted against, so no one discards action cards. L1 gain 3 command counters. Is he gaining his 3 command counters right now? All right, L1, did you gain your 3 command counters? Trade goods just fell off the table. So we are at the start of the strategy phase, but L1's going to divvy up his new command tokens first. So L1's sitting on 8 trade goods. Mentak is sitting on 6 trade goods. Yin is sitting on 8 trade goods. The 10 trade goods still feels kind of out of reach, given... besides Mentak. Mentak has a shot, but it's a little trickier. But whoever gets trade, Mentak should probably get 1 there. All right, so... Alex, you're first. Right, but does he want to do Imperial instead? He could... Can he swing and win this round? Yeah, he can't get enough command counters. That's the real problem. Now, his secrets is an action phase, destroy a flagship, and then cultural, which he's only got 1 cultural, so that's not happening. You can't give him anything. Like, Yin has 4 options. He'll just take... He just needs to take the lowest initiative and play. And Barony's going to take Warfare. Right. 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 I think trade right now. There you go. Oh, there you go, little buddy. Oh, little buddy. Okay, so he has the option to get Imperial, but he shouldn't. He should do leadership. All right, 9, your turn. I think he wants leadership. He should definitely do leadership just to save his home system. He might be tempted to do... No, don't do Diplo. Don't even do Diplo. Don't even do Diplo. Do leadership. There you go. All right. White takes leadership. Paul? Alastair and... The Alistar and 5 infantry is what I would do. First action, build Alistar and 5 infantry. No, way more, because he can do 4+. So Alistar and 7 infantry. The Van Hog. I don't know why they keep saying it used to be called the Alistar. They swapped, but you're right. These guys keep calling it Alistar. Yep. He'll do both. And then win. because he doesn't need to spend. He spends 1 command counter, and then plays leadership, and then passes and wins, right? Essentially, he activates his home system, spending 1 command counter. Next turn, play leadership, pass. I mean, more or less. He has a direct hit and a morale boost. Yeah, Warfare to send an initial fleet in to kill the huge van. But still, 7 infantry. He currently has 10 infantry there. So he'll have 17 infantry. It's just, there's not enough to take the planet. Right, right. He'll build 8 more off of Warfare. So it'll be 25 on the planet, minus any bombardment. Michael, your turn. It feels over. All right. 9. It is your turn first with leadership. Just don't. Transit diodes. Okay. Flip it. You can move 4. He's just, yeah, he gets the transit diodes and pull 4 back. Yeah. He's going to build a Van Hog, and he's going to build 7 ground forces to bring the total to 21 right now. Then when Warfare pops, he'll get 8 more for 29. It's impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but it is. The odds are so incredibly low. So 4 infantry came home. What? He has space dock too, so he can build 4 more than the planet value. Oh, sure. Right, he doesn't need to buy any. And at this point, he can spend trade goods too. Like, he doesn't need the trade goods anymore. That part is over. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. 8. Yeah. Well, they did. They were calling it out. They were calling leadership out. They just didn't do it. They didn't block it. Also, they don't have any more disables, so they can't even bombard. There's a PDS. Oh, Arc Secundus. Yeah, he's the one person who can get through it. But it loses planetary shield, so he can bombard, but he'll still have space cannon to fire at incoming things. I mean, that's 1 shot. It's nothing. He's building fighters? I don't like this. Just do all ground forces, dude. I guess so. If he can stop 1 first attack so the Van Hog doesn't even die, it makes it to where Warfare isn't even enough. But, and I mean, yeah, there is a certain level where it's overkill on the ground forces, right? Like, he's already at 12, 14. Take your time. Is this your whole build? Okay. Sure. So you've built, so far, 1 flagship, 4 fighters. So you have 3 more production capacity, and you do need to spend $1 more. Okay, there's a trade good. Got it. It's the Van Hog. You're still in that TI3 mode, huh? What? Yeah. Is that what he's referring to? To do it taking shots right now. Anyways. Yeah. So you can build 3 more pieces of plastic. Okay. 3 infantry for those 2 more trade goods. From what? Did you not? I dealed them out. I swear I got them to everybody. Interesting. Okay. Why are we just now noticing this? Yeah, you played 2 riders, Michael. You scared me, Michael. All right, so that's 17 infantry. 17 infantry. All right, is that the end of your build? All right, Michael. So yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, plus a cruiser, flagship, and 4 fighters. 17 ground forces, yes. I don't know why I keep confirming this stuff. Right. Right. The ground forces. Right. And the warfare is going to allow 8 more. He's got 4 trade goods, which is all he needs. Actually, he only needs 3 of them with Sarween tools. So he spends $3 more, or he spends Aaron Amir and 2 trade goods for 8 more ground forces to get up to 25. Sorry, Michael. Yeah, sorry. Let's hang on, Alex. There's a lot of business to do. So you took speaker. Here comes action cards. And now, Alex, are you doing the secondary of politics? Ben. 9. We are getting close to the end of the deck, guys, so I am going to do this in order, because we'll have to reshuffle if everybody does it. Okay. Does 9 draw 2 action cards here? He might think he can get a parlay, but Asaro has a parlay, so do it. He just, because leadership is still enough. All right, here's 2. Blue wanted 2. You already spent your thing. And now, is anybody above 7 that needs to discard down before I reshuffle this deck? Oh, purple. Evernoob, you said no? Yeah. Then I'm... Who just said they didn't get any? That's what I'm saying. Is anybody else discarding? All right. I'm flipping it and shuffling and dealing 2 to purple. These guys keep phasing me out. All right. That was politics. So, Michael, let me know what you want to do with those agendas. Hi, birdie. Okay. It's an unconventional. I mean, it's not. I don't think it matters. I don't think we see an agenda phase. And the other? Ooh, he's putting economic equality on top. So if it does go on, we're ruining the chances of anyone getting 10 trade goods. All right. Alex. Believe you were playing an unstable planet. Okay, exhaust Mir. Ooh, that just cost him 1 command counter. Nah. And destroy the infantry on Mir as well. Yeah, you can roll for Daxiv. Yes, Gen Synthesis. All right, that goes on the card to go home later. And the play passes to Paul. Let's see what Paul does. He wants to send enough to kill stuff. Okay, so green wants to go. They just don't have enough time. If they have to stall out for Isarl to build up stuff to send, Chocolax doesn't have enough command counters in his... I mean, I guess 9's next turn is leadership. Cripple defenses, destroy a PDS. So destroying the PDS on Darien. Yeah. Ben. So the hope here is that Warfare doesn't pop. If Isarl can get in there and destroy the Van Hog, then Barony brings everything without even using Warfare yet. But he's still up against 20... Yeah. Yeah. Against 17 infantry. So he needs a perfect bombardment roll and perfect ground force combat. Right. Yeah, because he's got Air and Am still sitting there that he's not using on command counters anymore. Graviton and Dread 2 for Isarl. 9, are you getting tech? I just wouldn't. Don't get tech. 9, okay, no. Paul, are you getting tech? Evernoob, tech? Fleet Logistics? Sure. Michael, are you getting tech? Paul... Michael, what tech? It's just not enough. There's not enough time to make all that happen. It's just not enough. I mean, I guess. Isarl attacks. Then Michael moves in. Then Michael has to X89. Then Chocolax can invade. That's a lot of activations that have to happen. That's like many, many rounds around and around and around of people stalling out for other people.
X89 is in action. If you read your big stuff, you have to flip it as an action. So if you activate the system and move in, you can't also use an action to activate X89.
So funny how much they have to throw at Yin just to delay this many more rounds. Maybe not many more, but multiple. He 100% wins. He's got 4 on his sheet, so leadership is still going to earn him 3 more. So he'll have 1 to burn, and insubordination just got reshuffled back in, but the only person that could have it is Purple. Purple didn't get it. Oh, yeah, they can all revive. You're right. So he's got, and that's a 50%. That's a... All right. Purple, what public objective are you claiming? And Purple does have Mechatol Rex, so that's a point for Mechatol. And so now, going in order, Michael, are you grabbing a new secret objective? Okay, spend your counter, and then this is going to be a slow process, guys, because a lot of people have 3. So I'm going to deal 1 to Michael, and then, Michael, you will have to discard 1 back to me. They're doing Imperial. All right, so flip 1 over. They're stalling because Isarl is going to try to go take out the Van Hog. And then give Chocolax. Yeah. So really, their goal right now is Isarl goes in, kills the Van Hog. Lizix goes in with a Dreadnought. Then on Lizix's next turn, X89s. Then Chocolax can invade. But anything he X89s, there's a 50% chance of them all reviving. So, hang on. I'll be right back. Birdie. Okay, sorry, Matt's back. My dog freaked out. All right, here we go. So discarding one. Alex, are you doing the secondary? Oh yeah, he does need to save one. Of Imperial. No. Okay. Ben, secondary of Imperial. 9, secondary of Imperial. Paul. Yeah. Paul, are you doing the secondary of Imperial? Evernoob did Imperial. All right, that's the end of Imperial. So yes, 9 of spades is up. He doesn't. He's got 2 status phase. He needs 2 faction tech, or he needs that. He needs 1 in 2 different wormholes. Wait, what happened to his? Did he score that last round? Or no, he got. When did he get rid of the one? Oh no, he does have anomaly. No, does he? Didn't he have? No, that was Barony. That was Barony that has 3 systems adjacent to anomalies. Okay. All right, so yes, leadership is happening. Everyone let me know in chat how many command counters you're buying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so he's got 2 to burn. But he's only leaving 1 in strategy. Okay, white purchase 1, blue purchase 3. Purple purchase 3. Michael, are you buying any command counters? Okay, yellow got 1, red got 3, Jack got 2. All right, Michael, go ahead. It didn't, though, because it only would have gone into Evernoob's hands. He's the only one who's drawn since it reshuffled, and he did not get it. Indoctrinate? No, insubordination is what you mean. Yeah. So Michael's trying to clear a path to home system, because he can't get the dread there unless he makes a path. All right, activating Aaron Amir. Yeah. Whoever has that repeal law could have done. I think Asarl has had. Yeah, Asarl's been sitting on a repeal law, but no need to use it. Just let me know when your movement is done, Michael. This is a lot of setup just to stop one player from winning. Like, a lot. I almost feel like the Warfare actually isn't a great pick anymore, because if they're all setting up this other stuff, he doesn't need to go twice. All right. So end of movement, 2 cruisers above Arnheimer. All right, 1 shot from PDS. If he gets 1 hit, he needs 1 hit. All right, 1 hit. Michael's got a maneuvering jets. All right. So now start of combat. Any start of space combat abilities? All right. Are you declaring a retreat? All right. Yellow, 2 cruisers versus white, 1 carrier. Yeah, what? You just hope you get lucky here. He's got... I mean, he's not going to invest anything in this fight. I would... Oh, wait, he can't even send the carrier. So he couldn't have even really retreated the carrier anywhere. Good. Yeah. All right, Matt gets 2 hits. One hit from white, so Michael needs to account for 1 hit. 1 cruiser goes. All right, and that is the end of Michael's turn. Alex, you're up. Man, L1 now also have 5 dreadnoughts on the game board, so him going cruisers all game has really cost him 2 secret objectives. You're gaining 3 trade goods. Okay, well hang on that. We're gonna declare everything in order. So gain your 3, then gain 2 commodities. Then declare who all you will be replenishing. Did you already gain your 3? You sounds like you're replenishing blue. Okay, so if you replenish commodities, he doesn't take any. But if you do any trades, he takes them. So right. So Alex, you're replenishing blue and yellow, is that correct? All right. Is anyone else doing the secondary of trade? What did he miscount? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess he's trying to get more money up. Well, you gained 2 from baronies, right? Okay. He was at... What is he upset about? I don't understand. I guess there's just something else he's trying to buy. I don't... Are you sure, Alex? Oh, I see. You spent. Okay. Well, trade with Lizix. I mean, seriously. Lizix wants to trade. Lizix needs 2. Give a point to Michael and get a point yourself. I don't see what the problem is. All right. That's the end of trade, Paul? Yeah.
It's actually
It's like the longest stall ever. Paul has 4 command counters. No. His fighter prototype. Maybe is that why? I don't remember when he got fighter prototype. He got it after building the fighters, so he got a little lucky there. Chocolax has 2 sabotages, a signal jamming, a salvage, a tech writer, and an infiltrate. I'll be right back. That's back. I really feel like what's going to happen is we're going to see a blunder here because of how much they're trying to time all this out. I think someone's going to mess up one activation or whatever, and it's going to ruin the whole plan. What is he setting up? I don't understand. I know, but what I don't understand is what does his attack require? Oh, he has an unexpected action. So he moves, then he has to unexpected action. Then he war efforts a cruiser. Who? Oh, shit. Couldn't he still do that? Or they're locking it down? All right, so signal jamming, where's that getting played? Why? I don't understand. Oh, all right. Asarel's turn. So wait, can't Yin still do that? Oh, they're gone. I see. I see. Yeah, you could have jumped on it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Evernoop. Mm-hmm. That's what sucks about those white units. I hate that the mod uses white. Because you always lose stuff in the like blown out, like Lodor. People always forget about PDS or infantry on Lodor because of how blown out the image is. Yeah. All right. Sardak moving into the alpha wormhole. He's just trying to get this point. He's just trying to do his own thing. Let all of them deal with. Right. He's next in line. Exactly. But he'll be last in speaker order, so. Is there another 2-pointer he can score this round? Oh, he can score 6. He can spend 6 for 9. And then he's not anywhere close though to faction tech, so that's not going to happen. So he's just hoping for another secret or to do a stage 1 public in time, which 3 planets with tech specialties, that's pretty tough, but 2 adjacent to Mechatol is possible, but it would take a lot. He doesn't have that many units on the board. All right. Plague Sabotage. All right, so new action for Yin. Ghost Ship for Yin. Yeah, different action. It's just lucky that Isarl has that unexpected action that already got used once. No, why? Don't roll over. It's not done yet. I mean, they have it. There's a lot of dice that have to get rolled. What are you talking about? I guess because the cruiser's still trying to go, but Michael has to stall. No, no.
Of course it is. Stop asking questions. No, it's not.
And again, he could get lucky on the gen synthesis. Like, there are 17 ground forces there. You know? Yin passes. Michael? Right. Well, yellow has... Oh, I see. Yeah. He moves in the second after Jensen, or the second after whatever goes. Michael, you're up. Nine has lost hope. He sees that they're just going to be able to knock out his home system. Well, it's still going to take a lot of turns, but he has no more actions left, so he just passed. And the issue is, even with the X-89, like, yes, he can gen synthesis all those ground forces, but not until after Paul. Like, Paul goes 2 actions after Mick X-89s. Yeah, it's going to go on longer. No, not yet. He hasn't. I don't know why he's not concerned about it. I would try to get the trade. Oh, I forgot to update the scoreboard. Sorry, YouTube.
PDS favorite.
He has an unexpected action.
On there, possibly. That's not really on my mind at the moment. I do want to just throw some coins over the back and keep it spinning.
Why not 2? I guess he just doesn't. Oh, he's at 9. All right, go ahead. Just updated the scoreboard a little bit late. Evernoob just messaged me realizing he should have already done the 6 command counters when he did Imperial. Evernoob should have spent 6 command counters off of Imperial. Because now he's got... Yeah. Yarp. So where are we at? Next turn, Jack B, unexpected action. Everyone has to stall again. Because he doesn't realize that people will trade with him, I guess. I don't know why L1 isn't also proposing it. In this voice that he's doing, it's like, well, don't you just go ahead and look the other way? What do you think, huh? Maybe we don't want to see you around here. Right. Go again. No. No, no, no. What? Because he wants to kill a flagship. He's just trying to get the points he can get. Okay. You can roll for the 2 cruisers at once. Basically, just set this little roller. If you hit, what is it, 4? Click the little 4, and then hit roll twice. We'll do the cruisers.
Have to determine which buffers are where, because it's relevant.
The fighters are incapacity. Two fighters were on the flagship because they came from the flagship, and 1 fighter was on the cruiser from the home system. So if you want to roll just roll 1 at a time. That's correct. So the cruiser with the fighter, this is the first roll. Cruiser with fighter on a 4. Or, okay, whatever. We'll just look at it. Right, because it's a 1 or 3 to kill it. So that is good. The regular cruiser, it's dead. And the flagship. Oh my god. You picked it up. Hit the roll again. Ugh. This is the second time we've seen Mentak try to get through the rift for the win and then die. Yeah. What? What? That ship and dreadnoughts. Yeah. Did he roll his ambush? Oh, he did, so he got a hit. There's one in the home system. I don't know why I'm telling him that. Whatever. Yeah. After the gravity rift. 2 hits. No ambush, so that's the end of that activation. Paul, you're up. I'm just trying to think if there's... I mean, we've seen, like, oh, it's a sure thing, and then, like, one massive blunder happens. So I'm just wondering what could happen to prevent this. They seem to all be on the same page, though. Right. Right, like, Asarl almost threw it there. If anyone... He's basically said, if anybody targets me with anything, I'm throwing the game. Right. Yeah, what incentive does L1 have at this point if everyone's going to start attacking him? Okay. Looks good to me. Ben, your turn. All right. Unexpected action is played on the fleet by Darien. I mean, a sabotage right there would have just been the end of it. But all right. Evernoob. Right. On the final attack. What? It's a neural motivator from somewhere. For some reason, all the backs are all yellow, which is super annoying to me. Why can't they just... I don't know. So, Uprising, Saculag. Yep. Right. But they all seem to not care. Nobody's actually. Well, sure. Michael and 9. I gotta know what they're saying. I gotta know. Tell me every word. Michael, they want to have a secret conversation with you. 9 does. I'm gonna drag you into the secret conversation room. Okay, Michael? Oh, never mind. He got it. What's happening? It's like a stump speech. Alex, you shut your gob. Alex. What are you guys saying? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Root, will you hop into Secret Convo too? You guys can hop into Secret Convo too. Root is in there. Are they gonna throw it? Ever knew? What? Does that win it for Sardak? Oh my god. What a disgusting monster. Because that's 7, 8, 9, and the wormholes. He's not in a beta wormhole yet, though. He's got to get to a beta wormhole. What? Oh. Yeah, he's got to... Oh my god, that's so gross. Evernoob, I'm saying this on the record, you're a piece of shit if you do it, if you win this way. Uh-huh. Okay. I have to do what I can. Right. Yeah. Well, if you missed what they were saying on the other secret conversation, Evernoob sounds like he's convinced Ben to do a support for the throne swap, which would give Evernoob the win. Now, currently, they can't trade, so he has to go get in that beta wormhole before he's allowed to trade. Where are we at? We're at Michael's turn? No, 9 already passed, so it's Michael's turn. And Alex was also telling me he doesn't like this map because it's hard. So I said, oh, it's a hard map, I'm sorry. It's harder to have like big swings because you don't have all this equidistant stuff to grab, and like breaking into your opponents, like into your neighbor's slices, is pretty tricky. Hard in that sense. It's hard, but like the way you win is politically, right? Yin is in a huge spot right now because he got 2 support for the thrones, and that's how you can win on this map. It's so gross. What a awful. I gotta step away for a second. I'll be right back. It's starting to feel like for highlight reels, we literally just need to start dropping the entirety of the final round in it, just as a matter of like that's always the process, because the final round is always just this crazy everything matters and all things keep happening. So what did I miss? Him just trying to PR campaign? Yeah. He's messaging me saying, I think I have a shot at winning in status. Yeah. I hope Isarl calls his bluff. Yeah, he's got a Dreadnought close. You know what I would love to see? I'd love to see Isarl on his next turn, just like as a stall, repeal the wormhole law, and completely ruin Sardak's chances. Just like, I'm just gonna stall one more turn, and then like. What is yellow? Oh, yellow's trying to get 2 adjacent to Mechatol, I guess. Still. Oh, he needs bombardment. He needs bombardment. Alrighty. He rolled 1 die each time. Or he rolled 2 and then forgot to roll plasma scoring. Make an example of their world from L1. That's a point. Alright. Alex, your turn. Sure thing. He doesn't make go back, correct? Oh yeah, the green, what you highlight is what you want to hit. You got to click the die roller multiple times to make it die. If you like click, it'll do 3. Second is a 1. No, we still have to wait for because Lizix didn't move. Actually, this is the first blunder. He did not move the Dreadnought in, so things are getting stalled out. Lizix didn't move his Dreadnought to go X89. Yeah, Alex, your turn. Oh, you moved into Thibba. Okay, Paul. Okay. Well, he took it from Yin. Yin had Thibba. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the fact that Lizix stalled one extra turn, does that mess up anybody's? No, everybody's got enough command counters. But he's forced everyone to stall an extra round that they weren't planning for. Oh, that's right. This was an important stall. Yes. Well, second to last. Blue comes in last. Alex still hasn't offered this deal with L1. I can't wait to tell him after the fact. Like, hey, just trade with him. He has 8. Trade with him and don't steal. Like, be a good boy, you jerk. And then you'll get your 10th. Yeah. He's such a... He just doesn't care. He's just like... Alex hates this. It's no... And this is a fair argument. If I want any chance of winning later... Yeah, this is Alex's least favorite kind of way to play, but it's like totally valid. It's like, if I want this all to work and then have a chance at winning, I need this thing to happen. This is Alex's least favorite thing. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Right. It's...
Man, just let the fight happen. Barony's gonna move in, bombard like 9 times, and then warfare and bombard again. Like, let's see some goals, buddy. He's taking that way too long.
I think 9 doesn't want his win to be discredited by a Sarl just handing it over. You know? I think that's something that's on 9's mind right now. All right, activating Darien. We can just leave it aside, yeah. Moving in. So, are there any at the start of space combat abilities? We'll start with Asarl. Asarl, any at the start of space combat abilities? Okay, morale boost goes down. Anything from 9? At the start of combat and at the start of a combat round are the same timing, so that would be right now. Okay, fighter prototype, a morale boost, anything Asarl, anything else at the start of a combat? Okay, I'm going to drop those on your sheet so they get counted by the thing. So any retreats or withdraws, white. You know what? There's an argument. If he retreats, the flagship doesn't... Ah, you're right. Yeah, that cruiser. Right. Okay. So, start of combat green. You've got 3 dreads, 1 cruiser, 2 fighters, and a carrier. Yeah, he could have just forced blue to fight green. Right. He can't win the fight against green. Oh, I wish that could have happened so bad. Or if green had gotten in there sooner before the cruiser got there. Green gets 2 hits. White, you've got 1 flagship, 4 fighters, 1 cruiser. Oh, already rolled. Okay. So let's see. 5 hits from white, 2 hits from green. So green take 5 hits. White take 2 hits. Yeah. And he doesn't have shield holdings or anything like that. That could be, I mean, that one roll could be most of his chances. I mean, there's still a lot. So now he's only got 3 ships scoring hits. All right, 2 fighters go. So yeah, the morale boosts and the fighter prototypes go away. Oh no, don't do that yet. Okay. A devotion from a cruiser. So that tapped a dreadnought. Okay. I don't like... Oh, right. Destroy the tapped dreadnought. He gets to pick the target, so that one goes. That makes sense. All right, so the second roll is 2 dreadnoughts versus 1 flagship, 2 fighters. 4 hits. Esarl, you're... Well, it's okay. The morale boost I need to take off, but you still scored the 10. You're good, you're good. It didn't affect anything. So... Ben, you need to account for 4 hits, 5 hits, 4 hits, 4 hits. White, you need to account for 1 hit. Holy shit. That is amazing. No. There is a god! Well, hang on. They still... I mean, Paul still has warfare. So, there's still some... Right. No, I know. I agree. It's a long shot, but there's still... It's a non-zero chance. Right. That it was just him getting dunked on by everybody. Here, wait. Let's. They're talking through it right now. Let's hear what they say. Let's just see what they decide to do. Right. Those rolls. So let's just go over real quick. That was... Yes. So 1, 2, 3 9s, an 8, and a 7 for the first roll. And then 2 10s, a 9, and another 7. Oh no, because that didn't work, his opportunities for the beta wormhole are going down, so he has to go jump through all this. But wait, what? Okay, in the silence of space. I've never noticed that about in the silence of space. I forget that only one system can go through stuff. Okay, so the home system is in the silence of spacing, and then a flank speed. So Evernoob starting to be a bit more honorable here.
I don't understand how your ships are getting that cruiser. Okay, so that's your yeah. So your cruiser can only move 3 plus gravity drive is 4. Okay, so that's
A cruiser against a flagship and a fighter. All right, any at the start?
no, because only one system can have ships go through enemy ships, according to the silence of space. No, it's choose a system, ships in that system can move through.
That's how in the silence space works. The ships that go through other units in the silence of space are coming from one single destination. We just never. It's not that often that it. We've forgotten about it to where I bet it should have come up. We just have done it wrong. Okay, one hit from white, purple. I can't believe he got so many rolls of 9 and 10. He got 5 total 9s and 10s in the first 2 rolls of combats. One hit. Just lose the fighter. Don't do anything crazy. All right. All right, next up is 9 has already skipped. Michael, you're up. Michael.
Holy fuck, I thought I was gonna get courageous to the end so hard there.
No. He can't. He only has 1 command counter. He did that other activation to stall, and he has he's got 1. Yeah, he's got yeah. He has industrial initiative, and he has to give Mentak a trade good. Right. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. They think he's got it. They just are so convinced he's got it. All right, industrial initiative comes out from Michael. Gain 1 trade good for each industrial planet, which is 1. So gain 1 trade good. Yeah, he just said that out loud. Yeah, he needs to get his money's worth. Otherwise, he throws it or whatever. But then Alex is in the same situation as last time where he's like, what are you talking about? You're going to throw the game to screw me over? Yeah, Alex, you're up. Okay. Paul, your turn. Yeah, this is our first heavy win. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Paul, you're up. So Paul's got to send like a measly attack, then warfare, then move in. Okay, activating Darien. That should be, yeah. After everything we've seen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other fleet isn't. The other fleet just needs to be enough to bring all the ground forces. Yep, exactly. It's. But he builds. Oh yeah, the timing. The timing. No, but it's. Yeah. Which means he. Exactly. Gen synthesis happens, and then warfare. That's the 2 hits he needed. All right, 2 hits. Van Hog dies, which means all ships in the system die. No, it's all ships. Okay. You're going to miss this. All right, Ben, your turn. Yeah, because now he still has to move in. Then he still has to X89. All right, war effort from Yin. Cruiser in a system with ships. Okay, in the home. Evernoob, your turn. So there's 2 turns before the X89 has any sort of effect. He says. All right, activating the beta wormhole. Alex has an ambush. Alex has a shields holding. Alex has... Michael? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's 2 rounds that have to happen. You're fine. Is that all that's going? Okay. End of movement. Yeah, no PDS. At the start of combat, any start of combat abilities? In the beta wormhole, any start of combat abilities? Alex. Hello. Alex, are you there? Hello. An ambush. Okay, go ahead and roll it. One hit, so that's 1 fighter. I'll pull it off. All right. It is 4 fighters versus 1 cruiser. Any retreats or withdraws? Alex has a skilled retreat. Okay, announcing a retreat. 4 fighters for purple. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. Hang on. All right, 2 hits for purple. Alex, did you roll your cruiser? Okay. All right. 4 fighters remain. Don't do it, Asarl. Oh my gosh. All right. Looks like a trade. Support for the thrones are being swapped between green and purple. Yeah, he just moved next to the beta wormhole. Disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting. All right. So it goes back around. Let's see. To Michael. 9 is passed, so it's Michael's turn. Let me update that scoreboard. Those support for the thrones. So, Sarl and Sardak. This is in the hands of purple. Purples. Is in the hands of green. What? No, your turn is over. So that's the movement. So next up is Alex. Evernoob said his attack on the home system was just for show, to make him look like it was, like he's playing ball. Hey, Chocolax, how's it going on your end? What's the trade? No, what he's saying is he should give Barony a stall action.
Specifically a strategy token. Yeah, a strategy that goes into strategy.
After the warfare? Oh, after the warfare. Yes, they do want a warfare right now. Yeah. Alex cost them the game. Why? Why does he want him to do that? Yeah, they're getting the timing wrong. See, this is where the blunder happens. Okay, no, he just fixed it. Oh, shit. Oops, I just hit the wrong button here. Okay. Hey, Alex, hang on a second. I've got a weird little misclick, and it's going to do this to you. So hang on. All right, you're better now. Yeah, you can, if you just, hang on, Alex. If you do that, just search the deck now. Right-click search. So it sounds like Paul is aware he has to warfare right now. He started to suggest he knows that the X89 is a... Just if you click and drag one out of that, it'll come out, and then, yeah, just pop it in your hand. So he stole the parlay from a Sarl. Not that it really matters at this point. All right. Well, Spynet was your turn, right? Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Right. Okay. So, Mentek passes. Paul, what was your action? What is he doing? Because they're getting the X89 out of order. They've messed up the X89 timing. Okay. Evernoob passes. 9 of Spades has passed. Michael, your turn. I hope so badly that 9 sees it. Okay. Flip an X89 to kill all of the ground forces on Darien. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18 rolls of gen synthesis.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll them. I already have them queued up.
They've completely. This is what happened. They outstalled. They overstalled to where now they've jacked up the timing of everything. They've made the mistake of. Maybe 18. That was only 2. What's happening?
Sorry, ignore that. My flagship was up. And I couldn't hit space combat.
Just hit combat. That was space. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I see. Because space cannon matches the roll. I see. 7 will go on your sheet. Yeah, lower than at half. He has the ability gen synthesis, so his infantry get to revive. They go on his sheet at the start of his next turn. They go back on his home planet. 7. Oh wait, no. They're fine. He doesn't have to warfare. He left the fleet in place. He's got 4 infantry right there and 2 more. They're fine. They're just not using warfare. What's happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, they did. Ah, there's so much talking. It's Paul's turn now, right? There's a lot of talking. Yeah. What's the question? What? No. What's the? I'm sorry. When I said there's a lot of talking, there's Hunter and Root are also talking over you guys, so I don't know what's going on.
The argument is whether or not my infantry goes back because I passed.
Yeah. They'll go at the start. They'll go back on your planet at the start of your next turn, which is next round. It's okay though. That's correct. They won't go down in this round. It doesn't matter though. He can build 8 ground forces. Nope. He didn't save. He didn't save it. He doesn't have the strategy counter. He's fucked. I don't know. He spent it. I don't remember what he spent it on. He didn't get tech. On what? Oh. That terrified me. All right, so warfare popped. Evernoob, are you doing the secondary? Michael, are you doing the secondary? Alex, are you doing the secondary of warfare? Ben, are you doing the secondary of warfare? 9, are you doing the secondary of warfare? Deciding on what? The only thing you can build are infantry. Spend. Here's the so now it's still very close because Arc Secundus is coming with 3 bombardment plus 3 dreadnoughts plus plasma scoring. Well, it's a 60% to hit. He's got to build 8. Evernoob, what did you build or you didn't? Michael, what did you build? Okay, he built 8. And 8 ground forces for Yin. All right, so he had more than enough. So, Michael, it's your turn again. Yeah, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bombardment rolls. So it's not great.
Just Barony, you remove the command token from your
What?
I mean, okay guys, there is no way I'm letting that slide. No, it's been 3 turns. There's no way I'm letting that slide.
Yeah, that's a no-go there, guys. This is what happens. This is what happens. Oh no! Oh my goodness. So, Paul, it is your turn. All right. So Barony passes. Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen it happen. Okay, so Yin Brotherhood, can you claim any objectives?
Well, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 6
Ladies and gentlemen, and sad boy weird bears and everything in between, we have a winner of Game 6. It is 9 of spades as the Yin Brotherhood. Let's give him a hand.